Hey everyone, this is Jeff coming at you from my channel, Comics and Tattoos. Today I have a CGC unboxing and some signatures. Also like to talk about my CBS signature verification experience. So stick around. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to talk about my submission to CBCS with a signature verification. At the time, I was looking for this book, Astonishing X-Men 1. This came signed by Stan Lee. Signature here. And it's got this little COA sticker down here. And it came with this numbered certificate of authenticity with the sticker, Stan Lee's signature, and the certificate number. This was rejected by CBCS in 2 weeks. Long story short, I paid $63, $10 to submit it, $25 to reject it, and $28 to ship me one raw comic book back in the biggest box you could ever possibly imagine. I had thought I had selected that I still wanted it graded. I could be wrong, but I tried to call their customer service line, and I waited on hold for over 30 minutes before I logged onto my bank account and saw that they just refunded my money for the grading and shipped the comic book back. So, my personal opinion, I would probably think twice about buying signatures with COAs because they don't seem to really mean anything. So I'll still hang on to it. I still think it looks pretty legit for a Stan Lee signature, but obviously CBCS would not verify that. So it's all good. So I'd like to move into some signature series books that I got. I had thought by this time I would have gotten some of my larger submissions back from normal grading. When I submitted them, I had assumed they were going to come back at the beginning of December, but it looks like the lead time may have changed since then. So I think they're a little bit behind. I think they got a lot of signature series going on, a lot of other comic books coming through. So I did see some that went into ready for grading in the middle of December, and they charged me. So that's a good thing. It took about 4 months to go from pressing back to CGC. So I am anticipating a bunch of gradings, CGC unboxings once those come through, and I anticipate them to be soon. So this was the first couple submissions that I did. So I did take a peek at the online links, and I did open up the first couple books just because I was really curious to see what they were. So first one, glare is terrible. Strange Academy 1, signed by Scott Campbell, 9/6. I'm still happy with that. Awesome book. I think I'm up to 5 of the different #1 titles so far. Next up is the all-new Wolverine 1. Again, signed by J. Scott Campbell. Came back as a 9/8. First appearance of Laura Kinney as the new Wolverine. Just a spec book. Think it, really like it. Want to get him to sign it. So the next ones I have not unboxed yet. So we got a few some signatures, and again a low grade grail that I've had for a very long time. This was the other J. Scott Campbell one that I submitted. This is Black Cat 2. This is an homage to Superior Spider-Man 20. I'll pop that in right over here. I'm really happy about this one because this one is tattooed on my arm here. Kind of hard to see, but I'll get more into my tattoos at a later time. But again, the Superior Spider-Man, I think the only difference is that this one has like a grayish brown background, and Spider-Man's head is black costume rather than red. This was a really popular cover for J. Scott Campbell. The cheapest I've seen it, raw, is $300, and graded was over $500, and I just really wasn't ready to pay that for this title. So again, really happy to have this one. I have a Marvel Mexico coming through in one of my first CGC unboxings. So, but this is a little bit closer. Again, the color's a little bit different, but super happy to have this. Let's see. Next up, I think these are the Walt Simonson books. I've got signatures from Walt and Louise Simonson. First one up is X-Factor 24. First Archangel, signed by Louise and Walt Simonson. 8.5. Not a 9, but it's still very happy to have, a really cool book signed by the artist. Next up, X-Factor 37 and a 9.4. Both of these were from my collection. I bought these off the rack back in the day when they first came out. Happy to see that it was a decent grade. Again, signed by Walt and Louise Simonson. One of my favorite characters, villains in the X-Men. Yep, happy to have it. Let's see. Okay, so I think these are the remarks. I did some John Romita Jr. signatures with remarks, so these ones I'm really excited to see what kind of little drawing he did on the package. Okay, so the first one, let's see what we got. Amazing Spider-Man 238. First Hobgoblin, signed by John Romita Jr., and I got a Spider-Man face. Pretty sure I left this up to artist choice, so I had a feeling I was probably going to get a Spider-Man face, but that's okay. Still happy to have it. 8.5. I bought this about a month just before the Hobgoblin spec started going crazy again. Always a big book, and got it with the tattoo, so very happy to have this in my collection. And the next is Uncanny X-Men 199. Again, signed by John Romita Jr. And a sketch cover. Looks like he did Phoenix's face. I had requested anything Phoenix. And it looks like I got a Rachel's face, kind of with the scars that are currently kind of on her face. So again, both these from my collection. Happy to have them. Cool art. Okay, and I got one more. Okay, it looks a little rough. Looks rougher than when I sent it. I didn't even have it pressed, but it looks like it was pressed. Hulk 181. Never would I have imagined that this would be worth anything. In my defense, I've had this in my collection since the late 70s when it was given to me. Missing the centerfold due to the infamous Marvel value stamp. In my recent shoppings of looking for comic books to buy, I came across one of these and was really shocked to find out how much these go for. As an idea, I've seen ones without a cover go for $450. So this one really surprised me. I wanted to get this one into CGC, and this is kind of technically my first one back that isn't a signature series. So I didn't have it pressed. As you can see, it's not the best cover. It looks worse than when I sent it. I don't know, but it looks like it was pressed. Like I said, I didn't press it, but yeah, so interesting. So again, I should be having some CBC unboxings coming up. I hope to share some more videos with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you can like and subscribe. I'll be thinking about a giveaway. Again, remember, best books to buy are the books that you want. So, peace out.